Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Taurus. Also, Taurus, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you. Hold on, Taurus. It might relate to you and it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Taurus. Quatch watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start, Taurus. Spirit, protect me and Taurus as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Taurus get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance this week. I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in. I hope y'all week is going good as well as your weekend, Taurus. We have her hungry. So someone here could be hungry or you hungry. Or someone here is the wolf moon. We also have here peace. So you hungry for peace. You heard me. Taurus said I'm hungry for peace. You heard me. There's a sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus? We have here the voice, the dark moon void. A lot of you guys could be getting rest at this time as well here, but we have the dark moon. Something is not seen here, okay? And it has something to do with that. And something is not seen in somebody's pathway in abundance. So you could be abundant here and your pathway is not seen here. Or someone her pathway is not seen. Because it has something to do with a maximum energy here. So it has something to do with the maximum energy. Yeah. A lot of Taurus, your maximum or someone her maximum her could be carrying wands her. Or it's like maximums her want someone her to carry their burdens her. Okay? That's what it has something to do with. And they want someone her to accept it. Okay? That's what it has something to do with here. Okay, Taurus? Or they want you to accept it. But we finna see what's really going on. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. We have here the scare union. Partnerships as well as unions here. And it has something to do with someone who could be doing auto worker or something like that on partnerships and unions. Yeah. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus, sir? We have here the wise and the wonder as well as entangling as well. So something is wise here. It's like someone heard you. Y'all can be resting her or someone her can be resting her. But it's like someone her is trying to hide or someone her think that they wise here on somebody's pathway. And it has something to do with that, but they don't see it. And it has something to do with that as well. It has something to do with the high lady of love and compassion. And it also has something to do with the metal. So it has something to do with the metal man, metal king here. And it has something to do with the high level of passion. So it has something to do with someone can be kind-hearted and they give compassion, but someone her it got something to do with someone her is guarded and someone her has discipline. Like some of you guys can have discipline her or someone her does, and it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the rainbow prince, and it has something to do with perspectives. Somebody here has some type of perspective, sir. Okay, but we finna see. So it's like somebody here don't want somebody here to know their pathway or what they doing here or something like that here towards, and it got something to do with that. Somebody here finna go through a loss. Okay, they finna go through a loss, sir. And the reason why they finna go through a loss because it has something to do with machinery. It got something to do with what is men. It's like somebody here mending something that is not to be mended. Okay, and it's like that. That's why somebody here finna go through a loss. Somebody here mending something that should not be meant. Okay, and it has something to do with that with this machine. Okay, so it's a sign of yours. We have her designer. So someone here could be a designer or you can be a designer here, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here don't see a designer pathway here, and it has something to do with unexpected here, and it got something to do with money management. So something that's unexpected here, and it got something to do with money management here. Something is going to be unexpected about some type of money here, and it has something to do with that Taurus. It has something to do with easy does it. So some of you guys could be exercising as well here, and it got something to do with easy does it. But it has something to do with easy does it and taking off her. Okay, something is going to be unlocked her. Okay, it's going to be unlocked. Okay. So that's what it has something to do with her Taurus. Let's see what else is coming in for you guys. So some of you guys are designers here, and somebody here don't see something here. Okay, it has something to do with unhappy. So someone could be having an unhappy life, and it has something to do with somebody here is betraying. Somebody here got a lover that betrayed them. Okay, yeah, that's what it has something to do with her Taurus. Well, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus? It's got something to do with a soul tribe here. So someone here, it got something to do with a soul tribe. Don't see somebody pathway here or something like that as well here. Somebody here took somebody here for granted, or they took you for granted here. It's like somebody here has an emotional love. So like some of you guys can have an emotional love, but for some of you guys, somebody here took y'all for granted here, and it has something to do with that. Taurus, because it has something to do with you could be opposite. Somebody here is opposite attract. Okay. So what it look like to me is y'all could be a designer here, or someone here is a designer, but it has something to do with a soul. It has something to do with a soul tribe here. Okay, and it has something to do with that. Somebody's wise on a soul tribe, or they wise on some type of group here. Okay, or something like that here. Somebody is wise on it, or you are. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with this soul tribe don't see somebody pathway here. Okay. It's a soul tribe that don't see somebody pathway, because it has something to do with that. Okay. Oh, that's what's going on here. Taurus. Or they don't see your pathway. So let's see what's coming in. We have here untangling emotional dependence. So somebody here needs to untangle emotional dependence. It says when you love, feel survival. It is not love, it's fear. So someone here needs to untouch emotional dependence here. Somebody is dependent on somebody too much here, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here needs to release the inner criticism. So for some of y'all might need to write in a journal or something like that as well here. Okay, about y'all feelings for a lot of you, okay? Or y'all can be writing in a journal here about y'all feelings. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. We have here making peace with the past. So some of y'all could be making peace with the past here, okay? And it has something to do with that. Okay, and it has something to do with healing attachment wounds, as well as embracing the dark and the light. So some of you guys can be embracing your dark and your light here, and also you guys are healing attachment wounds here. Okay, and that's a good thing, Taurus. It has something to do with somebody here broke a soul contract here. They broke a soul contract here with you or somebody here did. Okay. So what it looks like to me is somebody who can be making peace with their past here in their soul tribe or something like that here. Or you can be making peace with your soul tribe. But it has something to do with somebody who can be designing something here. And what they designing is, it got something to do with a soul tribe here. Okay. Somebody here is designing with a soul tribe, or somebody here is working with a soul tribe here or something like that here. Okay. Somebody here be with a group, or they would be with a family or a group or something like that as well here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? We have here lockout. So somebody here is locked, assessing, denied, and hard to reach. So somebody here is locked out. And it has something to do with they locked out by trying to think that they can sugarcoat something with y'all. Okay, or somebody could be trying to sugarcoat something with y'all or something like that. So we're telling you how to sign up, Taurus. We have here obstacles and challenges. So it's a soul tribe group here for to go through obstacles and challenges, or the soul tribe. They finna go through obstacles and challenges, or because it has something to do with that. It has something to do with that because it has something to do with somebody who wants to make peace into the past. Her. That's why they finna go through obstacles and challenges, because they want to make peace into the past. Her. This is what it has something to do with her. Okay. It has something to do with clean up her, and it has something to do with off the hook. So somebody who could be trying to call somebody, and somebody who ain't answering, and somebody who ain't talking. Because somebody heard or you not answering. Somebody could be calling you or something like that, and you cleaning it up. You just not talking. And it has something to do with that, because you already know somebody who trying to sugarcoat something to you, and you don't care about that. That's what it has something to do with her. Okay? So it'll tell me about the somebody here is going through obstacles and challenges her, and the reason why is because somebody here choose to mess with their past, and they group her. They past groups, they still get the somebody here mess with their past groups her, and it has something to do with that. That's why they're going through challenges still. So some of you guys could be in still here, and we also have here community. So the community can be in still, and somebody could be going through a transformation as well here. Okay. So let's tell me about sign of Taurus. We have here power. So something's going to be lighting up here with this power. And it has something to do with engaged. So something to be lighting up here with this engaged. Because it has something to do with somebody who are taking action. And it got something to do with healing confusion. You could be taking action here about healing confusion on someone here is. And it has something to do with that. And what's going to heal confusion is transformation. Okay? That's what it has something to do with her. So let's talk about the sign of Taurus. We have here, how can you serve? So you could be serving and things like that as well here. And then we also have here, remember that you are good enough. Okay? So let's talk about the sign of Taurus. Take a chance. So you could be taking a chance here, and it has something to do with preparing for a transformation here. So somebody here could be taking a chance to prepare for a transformation here, because somebody here gonna have to go through a transformation, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the actions. Somebody here might take an action here. Okay, it's gonna be baby steps, but somebody here go take an action here. Okay, so somebody here for to take a chance here. So what it like to me here towards it like power her, and your power is for you to take a chance, and your power is for you to take a chance here with this engage, and engage means y'all might need to go through a transformation here, or y'all already have, and it has something to do with that. Okay, y'all gonna take some action here, or y'all going to have to, and it has something to do with going through a transformation here. Yeah. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her. We have here, trust your guts is rarely wrong. So someone here need to trust their gut here, because it got something to do with trusting their intuition here and their gut feeling. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with something. The answers isn't yes or no. It's waiting. So the answers isn't yes or no. It's waiting. Okay? Somebody here might want to wait or something. No. Somebody might be confused about a pathway they need to go down or something like that. But somebody here need to follow their intuition on something here, because it has something to do with here, your name still makes my heart. So somebody here could be calling someone here. Okay? And it has something to do with, do you ever think about me last night? So it has something to do with somebody here. You know what I'm saying? Could be calling somebody here, but somebody here is wondering, somebody thinking about them. Okay? And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with a cord is cut her, or y'all could have cut a cord or someone here has. Okay? So somebody here could be taking a leap here, trying to call somebody or something like that as well here. Okay? We have here, yes, fulfillment and possibilities of plenty. And also creating abundance. So you guys can be creating abundance here, and it's a yes. And it has something to do with feeling out of comparison with you. So somebody here might be feeling out or something, or feel like they feeling out or something of a situation. Okay, Because y'all can be, doing abundance or something like that as well here. Okay. Some of y'all could have been messing with a soul tribe or a fam of friends, or, your eyes are full open. See what's possible. So your eyes are fully open here, and you could be seeing what's possible. It says here, on pins and needles, rushing, picking, and also. So somebody here could be on pins and needles here. Y'all might see this week or something like that here. And you can see very clearly on something here. Okay? That's what it has something to do with. Because it has something to do with high opportunities. It's on fire here. So some of y'all could be having some type of hot opportunities that's going to be coming in for you guys. Okay? So somebody could be calling y'all, and they could be, walking on eggs and needles to y'all or something like that. Here, you see very clearly on what they doing or something like that. Here, towards, okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her the moon. So we have her. Somebody could be in their emotions or something that's hitting her. Okay, Cancer energy as well as Pisces energy here, and we have the Chariot. So you guys are determined. For some of y'all don't want people to know what y'all got going on. Yeah, Taurus, and I don't blame you. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? We have here the Page of Cups, water energy. So some of you guys are starting new relationships here. Okay, and we also have here the Two of Wands. This is what y'all planning here. Y'all starting new relationships, okay? And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles here, and this is the truth. So for some of you Tauruses, y'all starting new relationships here, and that's the truth. And it has something to do with that, as well as the Ten of Pentacles. Y'all going for the Ten of Pentacles as well here, okay? But y'all can be going for the Ten of Pentacles towards for some of you guys, but some of y'all are with toxic love, or y'all it got something to do with some type of toxicness here. Okay, this is what's hidden. Okay, so tell me my sign of Taurus. We got the King of Wands here, fire energy. So it has something to do with a King of Wands here. It could be planning or something like that as well here, and it has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. So it has something to do with that as well. It has something to do with the Four of Wands here, and it has something to do with the Eight of Swords. Somebody here thought that they can keep a Temperance angel stuck here with a contract here. They're not gonna be able to keep this Temperance angel stuck here with a contract. For some of y'all Taurus, y'all got Sagittarius in y'all chart, or somebody does, and it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. Somebody thought because they can come and give a Knight of Cups to them, or act like they lovey-dovey to this Temperance angel. That stuff is dead. Whoever this is, they think that they can do this. Somebody here acting like they a King of Wands to a Temperance angel here. Yeah, this is they plan. Where's my sign up, Taurus? Yeah, this is a secret that they thought they was gonna keep her. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me here, Taurus, and it got something to do with that. It has something to do with the Four of Pentacles here. This is the secret that they keeping her with the Four of Pentacles here, and it has something to do with their plans. It has something to do with the Knight of Wands here, and it has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles here. So it has something to do with the Earth energy here, as well as the Knight of Wands here. Somebody here could be coming in and want to give an offer to somebody here, but it's a burden. It's a burden for somebody here. So tell me why I signed Taurus. It has something to do with somebody here could have been a Five of Cups, sir. Yeah, that could have been a Five of Cups, sir. Water energy. Somebody here ain't content about their plans either, because it got something to do with the Ace of Wands. It has something to do with that as well here. It has something to do with the Three of Wands, and it has something to do with the Seven of Swords. Somebody here can see what somebody here saw in their season 2 fire, as well as Earth energy here. And it has something to do with that, with the sun here. Somebody knows somebody here trying to send a sword them, or you know somebody trying to send a sword at you. Yeah, that's what it looked like here, Taurus. Somebody here can see somebody very clearly of what they're trying to do here. Somebody could be trying to call somebody here, but somebody here can see it. Okay. What it look like to me is somebody here acting like they want to apologize, or they might want to apologize to you, Taurus, or something like that here. Okay, but somebody here hold they possessions back, they hold their time back from you, and they hold everything back from you, but then they want to come around you and act like they want to apologize. Yeah, this what it look like to me, Taurus. And then they have a nerve to keep their secrets here. This was they plan. They had a nerve to keep their secrets here. with the high priestess here, Pisces energy here. That's why y'all need to follow y'all intuition on something here, because they gonna hold back these people. Somebody here is holding back their possessions and whatever they got going on here towards, and then they want to come around y'all and apologize, and it got something to do with that. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a fire energy here, or something like that here, or something like that as well, or someone here is acting like they in fire energy here, and they acting like they the King of Wands. But what it like to me is somebody here finna be in the Five of Cups with their plans. And the reason why they finna be in Five of Cups with their plans are because it got something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. So it has something to do with it's coming in patient in time, or it has something to do with some type of balance. And it has something to do with the Ace of Wands here, fire energy. So somebody here thought that they can come around and be the King of Wands to somebody and keep whatever they got going on to y'all, to yourself. Y'all could have been dealing with an earth energy or another fire energy here or another water energy here. But whatever they thought that they was doing her towards, they not, because they keeping their secrets here. And what they gonna do is keep their secrets from you, and they time and they possessions from you towards, and you ain't fit to have it. And the reason why you ain't fit to have it because you ain't got time for it. That's why they fit to be in the Five of Cups for playing around. That's what this look like towards. They want to keep what they got going on to you and then come in your face with a fake ass apology. Nah, you straight on that. Excuse my language. We got the Seven of Pentacles, sir. So some of you guys could be, you know, so this is what somebody here sold their season their investments into by being a Knight of Cups. So somebody could be coming in and want to act like they the Knight of Cups and lovey-dovey to y'all, and y'all straight on that. That's just what like to me here too. That's why somebody here finna go through obstacles by playing around. Give me one on the page of Cups, sir. It has something to do with the Page of Pentacles. So it has something to do with y'all can be doing some type of investment work here, or somebody here is in studying. And what they studying is about is judgment on somebody here with this Ace of Pentacles. Y'all could be making judgment about some type of money, or somebody here make a judgment about some type of money here. And it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Somebody knows somebody giving them a falsy offer too. Give me one on the Hang, High Priestess here. Yeah, it has something to do with somebody here blocked and they protected her. So somebody here standing their ground here and somebody here is blocked. Yeah. Because it has something to do with the Empress here, and it has something to do with Justice, Libra energy here. Some of you guys can be dealing with a Libra here, but somebody here, it got something to do with justice. Somebody here's y'all can, some of y'all towards y'all can be a Empress here, but it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with somebody here want y'all to be the fool. They want y'all to start something new with them or something like that here. Whoever this is. Give me one on the Two of Wands. It has something to do with the Queen of Swords, air energy. So some of you guys can be dealing with an air sign here. This air sign could be studying her or something like that here, but somebody here for to be standing their ground, or y'all gonna be standing y'all ground about against an earth sign, because it has something to do with the Three of Cups here, and it has something to do with the King of Pentacles. For some of you King of Pentacle males, y'all messing with an earth sign here, and y'all can be partying and things like that with friends, but it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with you guys can, you know, love someone here or something like that as well. For some of you towards males, okay. For some of you towards females, y'all studying about somebody here giving y'all a falsy offer and y'all go stand y'all ground. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with it's going to be a tower here, because somebody here thought they could hold their possessions and their time back from y'all. Yeah. Scorpio energy here. It has something to do with somebody here didn't want to make a choice here. Okay, and it has something to do with somebody here could be fulfilled with the Nine of Pentacles here, and somebody here didn't want to make a choice. Y'all, or some of y'all choices towards females, somebody here don't want to make a choice and they want y'all to be in stalemate. But see, and then they got in there to try to juggle y'all here with this Two of Pentacles. You straight on that towards females. Yeah. Give me one on this King of Wands. It has something to do with the Emperor, Aries energy. So somebody here can be an Emperor, okay, and it got something to do with that. It got something to do with a King of Swords here. So some of you towards this, y'all can be fighting about something, and what y'all fighting about, males, yeah, somebody here was holding back their possessions in their time here from an Emperor. Yeah, for a King of Wands here. That's why it's a tower. It has something to do with the Six of Wands here, and it has something to do with the moon. This is what they was hiding. They was kicking it and celebrating her with the moon here. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here could be jealous or possessive. That's what it has something to do with her. Yeah. Some of you Taurus females, y'all are getting a tower with y'all Emperor. Give me one, because they thought they can hold it back their energy in their time. Give me one on the Five of Cups here. Yeah, somebody here finna be sad here. Yeah, somebody here sad. It's a death core here. It's an ending. Yeah. It's gonna be a tower. It's gonna be an end to her because it has something to do with the devil desire, and it has something to do with a new beginning her. So for some of y'all, somebody heard Capricorn energy here. Somebody could have been had a new beginning with a Capricorn, but if they didn't, it has something to do with somebody who had a new beginning here with something toxic her, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. Somebody here figured a tower. Yeah, give me one on Temperance. Cause something is a death cord here. It has something to do with pride. So somebody here thought that they had pride by playing with a Temperance angel here, but it's a death cord for that because it has something to do with Dizzy her. It has something to do with the Queen of Wands her, and it has something to do with the Knight of Swords. So somebody here thought that they can come quick to somebody here that was a Queen of Wands her, but it has something to do with this Queen of Wands is fulfilled on their own. They don't need nobody. Yeah. It's a death cord, but they're playing with this Queen of Wands. Give me one on this. The Ace of Wands here. Somebody here played with an Emperor too, or Aries energy here. Yeah, somebody here finna be Three of Swords. They new beginning is going through a Three of Swords here. Yeah, whoever this is, and it's a death cord because it got something to do with somebody here could be a CEO or something like that here, or it got something to do with a parent or a child here. And somebody here played with a King of Wands as well here, and it has something to do with that. That's why it has something to do with somebody here moving the Karma waters here. Yeah, somebody here played around her. They played around her. That's what they did here. Somebody here is a CEO. Somebody here played with a CEO here, or they played with somebody here that is a CEO. That's why it got something to do with that. Yeah. So what it look like to me is somebody here for to get a towel with her, and somebody here for to learn about whatever they trying to give a faulty offer to. Somebody here hold their possessions back, or they could have hold their possessions back towards you, or somebody here hold their possessions back, and then they want to come with a faulty offer and also a fake apology. They hold their possessions back, their time and their essence, and then they want to come in and apologize to somebody. That stuff is dead, and it got something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here for to get a towel by playing around with you, because you already studied something here. That's why they getting a towel with her. And the reason why they getting a towel with her because they thought they could hold back their possessions and their time from you and stuff like that. And for some of y'all blocking somebody here because it has something to do with somebody here thought that they could keep secrets here. They thought that they could keep secrets. And that secret that they kept is they thought that they could keep their plans to themselves as well here. This is what they thought with this high priestess her, and they thought they could keep their plans to themselves her. But then they got something to do with somebody here for the block of Queen of Swords her too, or somebody here could have been dealing, or a Queen of Swords is blocking somebody here, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here for get a towel, and it's a Queen of Swords for to get a towel as well, because it has something to do with something's for to be a death cord for this earth sign, because it has something to do with that. With the Five of Cups here, because somebody thought that they can plan behind your back here, and not on top of that, they thought that they could keep their possessions as well. And for some of you Taurus females, y'all getting a towel because y'all learned something about somebody here, and y'all learned something about somebody here keeping their possessions and their time from y'all, and it's gonna be a towel because of that. And the reason why it's gonna be a towel for some of you Taurus females is because it has something to do with the Emperor. Y'all could have been dealing with her, yeah. A King of Wands here, and it has something to do with y'all go in something with this King of Wands for some of you Taurus females, but some of you Taurus males, y'all fit in something with a earth sign as well. Because somebody here thought that they had pride here. They thought that they had pride here. Now they finna go through the Three of Swords here for playing around. They new beginning is going through the Three of Swords by playing around with y'all Taurus. They finna be heartbroken. Whoever this is, yeah, for playing around with y'all, because they thought that they can hold back their plans from you as well as they possessions. Yeah, that's what they thought this week. And you ain't having it, Taurus. They better go do that with somebody else. Yeah, I told you somebody here thought that they could hide whatever they got going on to you. Nah, you straight on that. So it's outside, Taurus. I told you somebody here losing sleep. They losing sleep here, baby. And the reason why they losing sleep is because somebody here need to find themselves here, and it got something to do with money. Somebody here wanted somebody here to get their money, but it has something to do with that. But somebody here abandoned something here, and it has something to do with that, and they neglected something too with this taste. And it has something to do with they thought they can abandon you, but it has something to do with you learned a karmic lesson already. That's why somebody here finna be living in fear, because you ain't got the time. You already know they a bad contractor towards, and you know that in divine timing. Yeah, that's why you ain't dealing with it. And then they want you to go back to the good old days. You straight on it. Yeah, I told you y'all finna run and avoid these people. Y'all finna block them and run and avoid them, because you already know they hold back their plans from y'all and their possessions, and you ain't even got the time. And what it look like to me is somebody here don't even want to put in the work here. They ain't nothing but an emotional train wreck here. And whatever somebody here thought that they can control something here and make rumors and gossip about you, y'all don't give a doggone care to us, because it has something to do with they gonna be keep daydreaming about y'all while y'all saying goodbye. So they need to stop living in a lie here with these bad contracts they thought they had on y'all. Man, they better go do that again in divine timing. You already have learned this karmic lesson, so they better go do that with somebody else. Anyone on this Queen of Swords? It look like fighting emotional attach. So somebody here could be fighting emotional attach in her, but it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with somebody here ain't nothing but a doggone flirt. They flirt with everybody named mama, and they a copycat as well. And it has something to do with somebody here for to be insecure, because somebody already have receipts. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that they could sit around her and play with y'all like this. That's why they finna sit in a pile of pittiness with this mental prison, because they finna get this a spiritual awakening. Y'all friends, y'all group of friends here finna give it a spiritual awakening. They finna be spiritual awakening by playing around with y'all, because you finna be in road to recovery here. You ain't got the time. Yeah. Give me one on this towel. It look like to me they want to act like they loyal to y'all and stuff like that here with this fake loyalty here. But see, you already know what's up. That's why somebody here finna be heartbroken here. Y'all finna find out, like I told you, towards for some of you towards females, y'all finna find out somebody here got a counterpart. And what it look like to me is you finna find out also somebody here be lying, and they be lying in a web of lies here. Somebody here gonna lose they self, because it has something to do with somebody here thought that they could sit around her and do clarity on somebody here, but somebody here y'all go get the clarity about somebody route this week, and it has something to do with that, and they hidden agendas as well here, and they heavy burdens, and y'all go get that. I told you, because they thought that they could put the moon up to y'all with their secrets for to be revealed. Yeah. Oh, wait till y'all ain't playing around here, baby. Got something to do with somebody here. The power struggle is real. It definitely is. It's real in the mud. Real, Taurus. Power struggle is real. Because it has something to do with somebody who ain't nothing but a liar and a deceptive. This is what y'all finna find out. They acting like they loyal to y'all, but they a liar and deceptive. And they a moocher as well here. That's why somebody here is spying and lurking, but they a moocher. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here finna be trapped, and they finna be stuck here with this third party. Because what it look like to me is somebody here thought that they was a hero here in 8th house. Something is a death cord with this hero and Superman, because whatever they thought you a hermit here, while this narcissistic thought that they could play with y'all, you straight on that. You know what's up, Taurus. Y'all ain't no fool, man. Y'all know what's up. Somebody here finna be stuck. Yeah, they finna be stuck at a crossroads here. Yeah. Because it look like to me is somebody here gonna have to earn their way from the bottom up, because they ain't nothing but a lost soul. And what it look like to me is somebody here backstab somebody here with their addictions and bad habits and codependency. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that you was gonna heal them, and you be by yourself here and you the hermit. Oh, they better go do that again. These narcissistics, they need a superhero at this time by playing with you, because it's a death cord. So it's like, I'm good. Give me one on this 3 of Swords. It look like to me this is the unspoken words they need to know. And what it look like to me is the truth will set them free. Yeah, with this nosiness. And you breaking up with somebody here, that's the secret that's finna be revealed. And what it look like to me, this narcissistic go need them a Superman and a Superwoman. Because what it look like to me is you ain't healing a doggone thing. Only thing you go heal is yourself and being a hermit. Because you already know they ain't nothing but backstabbers here. Backstabber. Yeah, you know. And you already know they got to earn their way from the bottom, and you ain't finna do it. And the reason why you ain't finna do it, because you already know they lost souls. It's a death cord here. Wow, Taurus, you ain't playing. I don't know who played with y'all like this, Taurus. So somebody here losing sleep because somebody here acting like they was loyal to you. Yeah, you could have been loyal to somebody, or somebody here was loyal to somebody here, And they acting like they was loyal to you, but see, you finna get ghosts on them because it has something to do with emotional attachments. It's like they want y'all to be hooked on them or something like that, her Taurus, and it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with they want you to be hooked on them. But you finna find out whoever they thought that they was acting like they was loyal to you, they ain't nothing but a trickster and a liar. And this is what y'all finna find out, Taurus, because the power struggle is finna be real. It's gonna be real here, Taurus. And it has something to do with that. And the power struggle is real because it has something to do with unspoken words. You ain't even finna tell them nothing. You know why you ain't finna tell them nothing? Why they finna still be here stuck in this crossroads. They need to get ghosts because you don't want to deal with it. They ain't never loyal to that. They a liar here. Somebody here's a liar. But they act like they loyal. Yeah. Got something to do with the main character here. Taurus. And it got something to do with somebody here finna be in sorrow. Told you, it's a female here that's fake too. But some of y'all Taurus males, y'all know somebody here fake to y'all, and y'all be dealing with them. And for some of you Taurus females, y'all finna find out whoever y'all dealing with is fake as hell too. Spirit terror sign of Taurus. Told you, got something to do with a good gentleman. Yeah, somebody here is a good gentleman, and it has something to do with y'all can be at work here. And y'all be just on y'all journey Taurus, and it has something to do with that. And y'all be on y'all journey to a good lady. For some of y'all, that's what it has something to do with. It has something to do with somebody who got a long way while playing with a good gentleman here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with marriage here, and it got something to do with somebody here and their thoughts about a relationship or about somebody here being in a relationship here. And it got something to do with how honored. Just it has something to do with a rich girl. Yeah, somebody got a long way to play with a rich girl here. I told you, y'all, they got a long way to play with y'all. Y'all are good gentlemen. And for some of you Taurus females, y'all rich girls. And it has something to do with gift. And it has something to do with winning a lot of money here. Yeah. Somebody thought they was going to get some money from y'all. But guess what's going to happen to them? They going to be in the sad news. By playing around with y'all Taurus. Yeah. They should have woke up, man. With this obsession they thought. They could go through a challenge. They want you to keep going through the past. Nah, you good on that. It look like to me with this desire. Somebody here wants some desire here. And somebody desires is playing with people and kicking it with them when they shift shapers, sir. And it has something to do with that. And they also want somebody here to get at them with this gift. Yeah. It has something to do with somebody here cleansing it. That's why they got a long way to play with somebody here. They cleansing that desire. Because it got something to do with dreams here. And somebody already silent. They already got the key. Or you silent. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with Gaia here. And it got something to do with compassion. But you have compassion for anybody here. They gonna put y'all in a limo here. And in a maze. Yeah. Better cleanse this desire, Taurus. Because there ain't nothing but desire. And what it look like to me, you also need to cleanse from these people too. These friends. These fake friends. Because what it look like to me is you need to release them. And y'all need to put boundaries up towards them. Because it has something to do with that as well as desire as well. Because it has something to do with the people that you kicking it with her towards. They only want to play a game. And that's what it has something to do with her. Yeah. Now you know. Taurus. Now y'all know. What's our sign of Taurus? Y'all need to y'all need to let go of this devotion and also being devoted to a couple or a relationship you in. You can need to cleanse it as well as these people. Unfinished business. So somebody here think that they got unfinished business with y'all Taurus. And it has something to do with intimacy here, and it has something to do with safe love. But it has something to do with somebody here, the comment of nudge, intuitiveness, and drugs here. Somebody here be on drugs or something. It got something to do with somebody here is dissing somebody. I told you when they have that intimacy with somebody here, they go diss them. Yeah. And they gonna go back to somebody, whoever they dealing with. Taurus, this is what's going on here now. Yep. What's up, sign of Taurus? Got something to do with peaceful vibe. So y'all can be at peace, and they trying to act like they got unfinished business with y'all, but it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with somebody here is sick and tired, and what they sick and tired of, spiritual got you. Somebody is sick and tired of somebody here, like spirit can have y'all, and they hating on y'all, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with somebody here childish, or want to be childish to somebody here that's in the spotlight. You could be in the spotlight and it won't be childish to you. Yeah, you straight on that. What thing about sign of swords? It has something to do with spiritual attacking. I told somebody here, spiritual attacking, y'all. Yeah, with this peaceful vibe. Because it has something to do with somebody here. It's snooping on somebody here and healing thoughts. So it's like somebody could be healing or trying to heal with someone here, but somebody else is snooping on y'all. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here can be guided her, or you can be guided and you ain't even contacting them or talking to them or nothing. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they want to be sneaky to y'all. And this sneakiness and this dishonorable and all that, they finna be in grief but playing with a Taurus. Yeah. Because all they gonna do is try to pop up on y'all and be childish. Sure. That's what it look like to me, Taurus. Those are your messages. Take care. Bye bye.